We have Victor joining us. Hey, wait, we'll just make sure that he is visible to everyone and that his mic is open.
Hello.
Hey, how's it
Hello.
going?
Good, good. How are you guys?
I'm well. Here, first question here for Simon Servan.
Hi, Victor. Congrats on your first start Saturday. Just what was the feeling when you learned that you were starting the game Saturday?
Nah, thank you. And yeah, it was a good feeling. Obviously, I've been working in preseason. I came a little bit late, so now it was good to get my first start, and now I'm just raring to go.
And it was not an easy situation, of course. The conditions were a little bit bad. But what's your assessment of your game overall, and what could you have done maybe more or less or whatever? Your assessment in general.
No, obviously it was my first game. I'm still getting into it, so I know I could have played better. Um, but yeah, just as a collective, we want to pick up as many points as we can, especially us being on the road for the first 6, 7 games. So it's important to pick up little points here and there, especially away.
Next question, Elias Guberiadis.
Thank you, Tristan. Hi, Victor. You were a like replacement with Samuel on the season opener against Atlanta, and you replaced him in the midfield last week against Minnesota. Is that what Laurent told you would kind of be your role with the group? And maybe could you go into more specifics about what Laurent wants out of you when you're out there?
No, there wasn't any like for like conversation like that. Obviously, he wasn't in the squad that week, so I just had to step up and do my job. And yeah, that's it really.
Do we have any follow-ups for Victor? Simon once again.
Yeah, I have another question. What's the most difficult challenge for a player like you who's new to the club and who's making the first start? It's not an easy situation. So, what's the most difficult challenge for you, maybe?
Uh, I wouldn't say challenge, but it's just getting into the new group of guys. I've only been here a month, so just getting used to everybody's playing style, how everybody likes to play, getting used to my links, who I'm close to, and just getting comfortable with the players around me. And from there, that will grow as the season goes on. But yeah,
And I have another one for you. There were a lot of control, the ball control, a lot of passes Saturday, but no shot on target, no shot on net. What was missing maybe to create more offense against Minnesota, the low block of Minnesota?
yeah. Obviously, Minnesota's a good defensive team, and obviously we watched video and seeing how we could have broke them down better and got more opportunities. And we spoke about that as a team, and we know what to go do and going forward.
We have another question from Gavino De Falco.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you for doing this. Victor, I just want to talk about the upcoming game in Vancouver. The Whitecaps have a hell of a great start of the season. They're first in the league for corners. They've scored 6 goals. They're first in the league. They're first in the league with 38 shots. How do you see this game playing next Saturday? I don't want to tell you that it's urgency, but you guys have lost the first 2 games. How do you see the next game against Vancouver?
Yeah, obviously we take every game step by step, game by game, and just focus on that. Obviously we've been working on our stuff in training, how to hurt them and stuff like that. So now everybody's been super focused, 100% focused, and we're hoping to get the job done on Saturday.
Do we have any more? Parfait, parfait. Pour une autre fois, pour une autre fois. First question today from Antonin Bestin.
Bonjour, salut Alex, de ma naissance. Je vais t'avoir en français, mais tu peux répondre en anglais évidemment. Écoute, tu as eu une grosse semaine. Tu signes ton premier contrat MLS et tu obtiens déjà tes premières minutes MLS. Les émotions que tu as vécues dans toute cette semaine-là, comment est-ce que tu les décris là?
Well, obviously, like really grateful for the opportunity, and yeah, like I feel like all the emotions came flooding in at once. you know, when you step on the field, it's a different type of emotion. So just really happy.
Prochaine question, Elias Gugariadis.
Thank you, Christian. Hi, Alexander. We've seen a lot of different things from both sides of the fullbacks. What do you think you and your profile can bring to that position, and what do you think you can do differently to help the team?
I feel like I'm a player that likes to take people one-on-one, so chance creation in the final third, take risks, just get as many balls in the box as possible.
Simon Servant.
Salut Alexander. Corrige-moi si je me trompe, tu as grandi en étant un attaquant, puis maintenant tu joues en défensive. Qu'est-ce qui t'aide un peu, qu'est-ce qui t'a aidé dans cette transition-là, puis qu'est-ce que tu peux amener peut-être dans les deux aspects du jeu, à l'attaque et à la défensive?
So I feel like my explosivity it helps me a lot on both ends of the field. You know, defensively, like defending one-on-ones, attacking one-on-ones, and when I was an attacker, I also like to take my 1v1, so I implement that as well as a wingback. So it just helps me in that position.
Nicolas Landry.
Salut Alex, félicitations pour tes premières minutes, ton
Thank you.
contrat. Il y a beaucoup de monde qui ont remarqué à quel point tu avais l'air calme, tu avais l'air avoir beaucoup de poise quand tu es rentré dans le match en fin de semaine. C'est quoi qu'il y a à propos de ta personnalité ou de ton caractère ou du joueur que tu es qui fait que tu te sentais aussi à l'aise dans un aussi gros moment pour toi en fin de semaine?
You know, it's two things. One is that like I'm confident in myself and what I could do, and second, obviously, preseason there was some friendly games, so I kind of got used to that type of atmosphere.
Ouais, tu parles de pré-saison. Comment ça s'est passé justement cette pré-saison-là pour toi? Est-ce que tu t'es senti à ta place dans le groupe dès le début, ou est-ce qu'il y a un moment particulier où tu as senti que tu étais capable de jouer avec ces gars-là? Puis, dans un deuxième ordre d'idée, peut-être si tu peux nous dire, le contrat, il est venu où là-dedans? Est-ce que toi, tu te doutais que c'était une possibilité dès le début? Ou comment t'en es venu à croire que c'était possible pour toi de commencer l'année avec un contrat?
Well, honestly, the camp went well. Personally, I feel like I was able to show my abilities, and I think that's where the contract came in place. I was able to show what I could do to help the team. So, yeah.
Guillemino de Falco.
Merci beaucoup. Alex, j'aimerais ça que tu me parles un peu de tes sentiments. Comment tu t'es senti lorsque coach Courtois a dit « OK, c'est beau, va te réchauffer, tu vas rentrer bientôt ». Et puis, est-ce que tu as eu la chance de regarder le match en reprise et comment tu as trouvé ta performance dans les 20-25 minutes que tu as joué? Merci.
So yeah, like when I got called on to start the stuff on the sideline, obviously it was surreal. Like it's a dream of mine, and it finally came true. And talking about my performance, I feel like it was okay. I could have shown more, like offensively, taking more guys one-on-one, but I feel like it was a good first game.
Une autre question d'Antonin Besnard.
Je pense que tu as montré dans la vingtaine de minutes que tu as joué que tu avais ta place dans cette ligue-là. Maintenant, pour la suite de la saison, c'est quoi tes ambitions, c'est quoi tes objectifs? Comment est-ce que tu vois la bataille pour le poste de partant et pour les minutes sur la droite de la défense?
Well, first, I want to improve as much as I can this year. And at the end of the day, I'm available for when the coach wants me to play or when he doesn't.
Elias Gregoriadis has another one.
Yeah, Alexander. Courtois has not shied away from asking his fullbacks to really play almost corner flag to corner flag, and the entire length of the pitch is your area of responsibility, basically. You talked about the offensive side, but defensively, how are you adjusting with the workload, and how are the more experienced fullbacks on the team maybe helping you sharpen that side of your game?
So yeah, I've been playing that position for a long time, so you kind of get used to doing those up and down runs, and I just look at the other fullbacks to see how they play, how they make those types of runs, and I kind of try to implement that as well.
rentrer dans le match, ça s'est fait dans des circonstances un peu bizarres. Tu étais obligé de rester sur les lignes de touche pendant quelques minutes parce que Jekyll est sorti a pris trop de temps pour sortir. Puis Minnesota a marqué pendant ce temps-là. C'était quoi pour toi de ce moment-là là, d'être un peu témoin impuissant de ce qui se passait sur le terrain pendant que tu attendais le signal de l'arbitre?
Well, me too. I was a bit confused, and obviously, Jaquil didn't want to do that on purpose. But, you know, I was happy at least to get on the field, and it was just a great opportunity.
OK. Puis je veux te demander un peu plus de détails sur la question qu'Antonin te posait tantôt sur la suite pour toi pour la saison. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de joueurs de ton âge là, qui ont des rôles réguliers dans cette ligue, qui jouent semaine après semaine, qui ont beaucoup de minutes. Souvent, on va voir un gars de ton âge partir en prêt, par exemple. C'est souvent une possibilité. Pour toi, est-ce que ça, c'est une option? Est-ce que ça a été discuté avec le staff? Est-ce que tu t'attends à passer l'année à Montréal ou est-ce que tu pourrais partir en prêt? Est-ce que c'est ta décision? Peux-tu nous éclairer un peu sur ta situation puis la possibilité peut-être que tu ailles jouer des minutes ailleurs cet été?
I feel this year I'll be able to make my place on the team at that position. You know, I just need to work as hard as I can, and most likely I'm going to stay here for the year.